Hi guys, thanks for joining me for your September 2019 finance and career reading. Okay, we're going to take a look at anything that you need to know about your career that can help get you in the right direction. All right, what your performance is looking like according to other people, what you can change, what you can't change, and what to do about it. All right, there will be an extended available. All that information is down below. That will just clarify what we're looking at, further actions to take, messages, all that jazz. Okay. Thank you so much, guys, for all your support. If you're returning to my channel, you guys are amazing. I really appreciate everything that you've done for me and your comments and dedication. If you are new to my channel, thanks for taking the time to check me out. If you like how I do things and want to hit subscribe, let me know. Comment giveaway and subscriber down there, and I will get you set up with a free answer to a question, and I will get you included into my giveaway for the month. Same goes to my lovely members, okay, guys? I'm also going to take a look at all the astrological effects that are happening. There's quite a few things that are going to affect your finances and decision making and other people around you. So we're going to look at that pretty deep and see how that's going to affect you as well, okay? Now, all of my information is down below, including my schedules for my readings, okay? Information for my personal readings, all my healing products, my specials, my memberships, the guided meditation, everything that you need to know is down below. Also follow me on Instagram, earthlyenergies1111, and you'll get updates and all of my daily specials on there. Alright guys, this is a general reading, so take what fits and leave the rest. And if you're making any big decisions, I just ask that you use your best judgment, and let's get started with your reading. Hey Scorpios. Alright, let's see how things are looking as far as your ideal job and where you're at right now. You guys were feeling really good last month with your whole job situation. It feels like, if I remember correctly, you were coming into some new energy, some new opportunities. So let's see where you're at with that. Alright, let's see. So I kind of get the feeling like you're really happy with where you're at right now, but you've got an even better opportunity. So you could have kind of a twofold situation where you might be leaving behind one to go to the other, but this could also indicate that this was an opportunity that you really did. You were very comfortable in it, but you're getting an opportunity to do something even better here. Let's clarify. Where are we at? Where are we going? Yeah, you've come into some kind of realization here that you have a goal or some type of a position or job that you really want to try out, or you really want to see kind of where that's going to go, or something woke up to where you've come into some kind of an awareness, or some unconscious, information is now kind of come to light here, and you have some kind of a realization on your current position and what you're going to do. You've made some decisions, and you have a general idea, or at least an idea, some backup plans on options, okay? And I feel like this could be one of those months where you kind of make some final decisions and start making some moves towards that, okay? Whether that's just action, research, let's just see where that's going to go. Actions that you need to take. The Three of Swords in reverse and the Page of Swords in reverse. So I do feel like for some of you, you are leaving a position and cutting ties with that, even if it's just temporarily, so it might be like a seasonal thing, but I do see you cutting that off to where you can take another opportunity or something that just kind of, it meets your needs a little bit better, or just meets your, depending on what needs those are, okay? It's just a little bit easier for you in some way or another. It's just it makes a little bit more sense to take on this new opportunity, okay? It's almost something you can't even alter anymore. It just kind of all made sense to go in this direction. It's not really, you did what you were supposed to do, but you just followed the signs and the direction that everything seemed like it was pushing you to go. Alright. What can you no longer alter in this situation? The Four of Cups. Yeah, so you can't change the dynamic of this whole deal with the job, okay? Whether it's where you live, whether it's how you get there, whether it's what you're doing, the industry you're in, where everything is at is just where it's at. There's nothing more that you can do to change that. There's nothing more that you can show, to prove yourself here. I feel like it's just, there's an opportunity that's going to revamp and give you some, it's going to just mix things up a little bit. Okay, so this is a new opportunity that's coming along just to spice it up a bit. Okay, this could also be like a second job. Alright, Scorpio, this could definitely be a second job. Maybe you were just bored with where you were at and you needed to get some more, like I said, stimulation, or it could be that you just needed to supplement some income, and so you kind of waited for this opportunity to come around, and it finally did, and now you're taking this second job here. Okay, that's very possible. Your performance is awesome. Yeah, you're doing a really good job. You're just, you step it up, you go the extra mile, you really like to be involved and participatory and shine. You like to do a good job at work for sure. You're ambitious when it comes to that kind of stuff. Very steady, you're very consistent, and that also makes for a very good combination, and extremely hardworking. Yes, you are. Scorpios are very hardworking folks here. So an interesting little dynamic here with your jobs. I do feel a little bit of shifts, but it's not necessarily loss by any means. It's just a little bit of reorganizing. Alright, but it's to help you also feel a sense of revalidation too, you guys. Because I feel like where you were at, you were happy, but you weren't exactly getting validated. Okay? And I think it was kind of a hard situation to leave it, or, you know, because some of you did leave it, some of you it's just kind of a temporary deal, but either way, I do feel like for some of you it was a harder situation to deal with here. What can you change or improve here? King of Swords. So if you guys are kind of at the preliminary stages of all of this and you're having trouble articulating how you want to go about making these moves or organizing the change, I feel like you're getting a little bit of anxiety when it comes to making the moves towards that. It does take some planning. It does take kind of thinking and making some lists and some plans, or however you do that. This could also be an indication that if there's anything that you can get legally, like certifications or little last minute, continuing education type of credit, anything that can just make you, a step up when it comes to your competition or from your peers, definitely look into that and see what you can do about that. Okay, mid-month here, guys, we're going to have some shifting energies that's going to basically put you in a position to communicate or interact with somebody who's got power, okay? And you can either kind of serve in the situation and be ahead of the game, proactive, optimistic, let them finish, let this energy ride out to the end so you can see exactly how this is going to turn out. Or you can kind of just try to control it, jump the gun, and you may miss an opportunity or wind up pissing somebody off because you kind of jumped the gun a little bit on maybe what you thought they were going to say, or you just kind of threw your opinions out there before you heard them out or something like that. So be positive and optimistic with your communication. Be tactful, okay, and show them how well you do in those areas, because when you want to, it's almost perfection. It's all about in those moments where you're not feeling it, okay? So you can have a relationship be really highlighted and be balanced and create a new beginning, okay? Even if it's not feeling the best, okay? The optimism you need might feel a little confusing at the time, but as long as you kind of ride it out and you go with it, it's going to turn out to be very good. Or you can be the opposite and wind up suffering through it and creating unnecessary difficulty, okay? Keep that in mind. That's going to be different for everybody, okay? Is there a past situation that is affecting this? Knight of Swords in reverse. So something, maybe an opportunity you didn't take in the past, or maybe you were just not in a good space in the past. You were you had a lot going on emotionally. You weren't in a place to communicate effectively and properly regarding this opportunity. Your headspace, at this point is in a place of rebalancing that now, okay? It just wasn't a good time in the past to take on this opportunity or to even plan it or organize it. Now you're in a much better space. You've gone through some things. Our energies are a little bit more balanced, and now it's time to balance the rest of us out, okay? All the other aspects that come with that. Okay, what's the result to anticipate here? The Temperance. So balance, balance and healing is on its way here. That's the whole point of this. It's about bestowing a restoration here of whatever was lost, okay? Whatever felt like a loss, whatever felt like you just weren't sure where it was going. It was uncertainty. It was very hidden energy, very cautious. You didn't have that fire and that just complete ambition to move forward. Now you do. Things are different, okay? Things are feeling like they make a little bit more sense. Things are feeling like you admire yourself. Other people are admiring you. You're comfortable in your skin. You're comfortable with where you're at in life and where you're going with things. I mean, you are solid and you're looking solid. And that's what's headed. That's what you're headed to. Away from this loss and unknowing of where you belong, right? Of where you thrive. That's where you're going. Into a recognition of that. A wish fulfillment. Beautiful energy. Beautiful energy. Yeah, you just didn't take this opportunity in the past. There was maybe someone you were dealing with. Maybe you're going through a relationship loss of some kind, or divorce, or some kind of structural issues, damage was going on. There was something regarding a relationship loss is what I'm feeling, or maybe a partnership loss in the past. Maybe you just weren't in a good space in general to take on a new commitment, okay? So you just couldn't nurture it before, but now you're getting that opportunity. Now you're feeling like you're in a better space to take on that energy. Okay, so what can you do to bring in more money here? The Nine of Cups. Keep yourself very positive, okay? Don't rely on anybody else for your own pleasures in life, okay? This is about you've developed all of those 9 cups. You're walking to the 10th cup. This is your hard-ass work and satisfaction, okay? So you just keep that in mind when you get into any moments where you're doubtful or unsure or whatever. You just remember that you're the one who got yourself into this 9 of Cups position, okay? So that's what's going to keep you going towards your abundance and all of your wealth overall, mentally, emotionally, financially. Staying in that really awesome, happy energy. Scorpio, you thrive in it. That is your energy right there. He's growing vines out of, it looks like he's just growing life through his happiness. Okay. This is going to bring you into a very abundant and confident energy here. Okay. Whatever it is that keeps your passion, that lights your passion and just keeps it flowing, keeps you in a very strong, confident position. That's where you're headed. Very expressive too. You're not alone. Okay, you're not isolated or loving what you do but not very happy with where you're at. You're not there anymore. Now you're here. This is what you need to be doing to get to more happiness, more money, teamwork. Okay, somewhere that puts you in a confident position where you can thrive and feel like you're on top and like you're in your element, and that can keep whatever it is that you really, really love to do or that you really love to have around. That's the direction that you should go. Okay? So it's just really highlighting who you are, all your Scorpio-ness. Okay? you're like that for a reason, and you need to find which career that applies to the best and keep it there, because that's where you're happiest as well. Okay, now some advice here. Well, that didn't take long. Give your attention to another. Yeah, so I do, like I said, I feel like a lot of you are leaving a situation, and have patience. Don't jump the gun, okay? Great opportunities are patient. Make sure you are riding it through to the end, okay? Just, that's going to mean something different for each of you. So I hope hope that makes sense for those of you who have that situation going on. Just let it ride out. Feel your intuition, okay? Use your intuition with this one. This is a wish fulfilling situation. I mean, all kinds of abundance, you guys. It's beautiful. Okay, I'm going to get into your extended, you guys. I can't wait to see how things are looking. I'm going to take a look at further what you can do to bring in more money, as well as where things are headed, actions you can take, opportunities that are headed your way, if you're staying or going, all that kind of stuff, all right? So, much love to you, and thank you for joining me, and I will see you on the other side. Bye, guys. Okay, let's clarify this ideal situation here. What's going on there? The Eight of Pentacles in the reverse, so it's just not paying off, basically, with where you're at. Or you got an opportunity that came in that's just gonna do a little bit more for you here. As far as staying where you're at, you're making some plans. You're making plans to have a backup plan here, and you're going towards something. There's that Moon card again, a different deck. You're going towards something that I think you've just been sitting on for a long time. This is a very big fulfillment here. You've thought about it, you've worked on it, you know, you've kind of dabbled in it maybe here and there, you made some, you know, planted some seeds, but now is the time you're like, nope, that's what's going to bring me balance. I need to let this out, and you need to do that. Take action towards the ideal position that makes you feel like you are serving your ultimate self, and that makes you the most happy, because that, whatever this is going to be very lucrative for you in many ways, okay? Your ideal position, it also gives you the space to be, you are kind of like, you're a leader, you're a boss, you like to keep things in order, but you also like to work around people and to tap into your passions, and so you're really just fine-tuning what that means for yourself right now, so that you can put those seeds out there to the universe as well, and get kind of exactly what you're wanting. You're kind of like in a go big or go home mood there, Scorpio, which is good. That's good. Alright, as far as leaving here, show me a card. Yeah, you have an opportunity flying in the door. So, opportunity for clarity, for mental ability to